Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Doing something a little bit different. I'm a little short on time. The holidays are upon us. A couple days, it's Thanksgiving, and Sable needs some dog food. So I thought I would cook a Thanksgiving edition, a Thanksgiving themed food related recipe. It starts with ground turkey, all right? And again, we're using the Instant Pot. I've got 3 pounds of ground turkey here. I know a lot of times in past videos I'll grind my own, but I'm trying to make this efficient and quick, all right? So I got 3 pounds of ground turkey into the Instant Pot, just like that. 3 cups of cut sweet potatoes, cubed small so they cook nice and even, right into the pot. I've got a bag of carrots, and a bag of green beans. Beef liver, about 2 ounces. They come in these steaks. I just put 1 whole steak right in with the pot. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go. And with every Instant Pot recipe, you're gonna need a couple of cups of water. Everything's in the Instant Pot. Put the top on it. Okay, we're gonna pressure cook for 20 minutes. All right, so we're gonna put this aside. Might have to move my Christmas tree. Whew. All right, so next, while that's cooking, I need to prepare the eggs, okay? So in this recipe, I'm gonna put 6 eggs, yolk and all, and shell. Ooh, it's warm. Okay, I separated out the eggs, all right, and I'm gonna put them aside because I'll add them in a little while. Here are the shells, full of calcium, very good for your pup. What I did was I cleaned them, I washed them, and sanitized them. And then I stuck them in the oven just for a few minutes, about 10 minutes, just to dry them out. And it gives them a little bit more of a crunch, if you can see that. All right, but what we're gonna do, what we discovered is when we break the eggs right into the food and there's big chunks of shell, even though I crush it like this, Sable does spit it out. She doesn't care for it. So we've got to and we notice that she's passing it in her poop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pulverize this into a powder. Now that they're dry and out of the oven, coffee grinder works really well. I have this small food processor that I use. But if you don't have this, you got a coffee grinder, that works very well. I don't have a coffee grinder, so I'm gonna use this, and it just solves my problem. All right, so take the eggs and drop them right into the food processor. All right, and then into the food processor, put the lid on somehow, not sure how. There you go. And pulverize it. All right, so now as you can see, they're a little bit more powdery fine, which should help her digest them. So I'm gonna lay this aside, remove this. Okay, so in a few moments, when the vegetables and the meat are completed, we're going to mix in the rest of the ingredients. Now, it's hot, so be careful. Now that it's done cooking, we wanna transfer it to a big bowl. Ground turkey and all the veggies. All right, so now I just like to break it up a little bit and smash up all these potatoes and carrots. All right, so honestly, this was the hard part, okay? So this is what we've got so far. I also have in this pot, which I cook separately, 2 cups of dry rice. I think it yields 4 cups, but don't quote me on that. 2 cups of dry rice, all right? We're gonna put that right into the pot, or the bowl. And again, we're just gonna give it a nice little break up here, a little mix. Just kind of break it all up. Sable, you smell this? Huh? You haven't been coming around. What's the matter with you, girl? What's the matter with you, girl? You don't wanna come over here and see what Daddy's got going on? Cooking all this food for you? All right. So now that the rice is all mixed in, I'm gonna add in the eggs. This is 6 eggs, right into the hot mixture. The hot mixture is gonna help cook it a little bit, and I'm using the residual heat to cook the eggs. Okay, so we're gonna mix that in. The entire recipe will be down in the description below. Measurements, ingredients. All right, now let's move on. a can of pumpkin puree. Make sure it's pumpkin puree and not pumpkin pie mix because there's too much sugar and other things in it. This is plain pumpkin puree. Right into the bowl. 1 can of sardines in water. I'm going to put the liquid and everything in there. And we just drop those right on in there. And then again, we mix. All right. This is one good looking dog food, if I do say so myself. We're going to put a little bit of about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Glug, glug. All right, olive oil. We're also going to add some turmeric, just a sprinkle. And of course, the black pepper to activate the turmeric. Okay, boom. And you remember all that eggshells that I pulverized and ground up right here, okay? Well, that's the final thing we actually have to add here. So, boom. Just like that, we mix it up. And I like to fill up these deli cups. These are 2-cup deli cups. And this is 1 day's meal allowance. All right, so 2 servings, morning and evening. And we're just gonna fill these up. Just like that, okay? 1 day's meal. All right, so I'm gonna do the other remaining deli cups. And we'll finalize this video. Hey, listen, this is a very unstructured video because a lot of people have questions about what's safe for their dogs, and turkey and sweet potatoes, things that you serve on Thanksgiving. There are some things that are healthy. You don't want to give them marshmallows and sugar and not too much bread. You don't want to give them a lot of the biscuits and stuff. But the vegetables, everything that's in this meal, this is the perfect meal. All right, let's get this. Wait out. Hey, sweetie, come on over. Okay, dear. You want to clean the bowl? All right. There you go. Clean the bowl. This is my professional dishwasher. She does a fantastic job. All right, so as you can see, this batch made 5 days for Sable. Now, each dog's nutrient needs are going to be different, so this batch may feed your pup for a lot longer. If it's a smaller dog, a lot less. If it's a bigger dog, the younger dogs eat more than older dogs. Sable's a senior, so she only needs about half of this in the morning and half of this in the evening. This right here is 1 day's worth of food. And this batch was quick, easy, and 5 days. It's gonna get me through the holidays. Thursday's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be traveling a little bit to see family. I'm gonna bring one of these with me so Sable has something to eat. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.